Stage 3 walkthrough for the 14 to 15 amateur men's and women's, masters men's and women's, and pro division. All obstacles cannot be moved unless specified during the walkthrough. Obstacle 1, making your way from the starting platform, you're going to ascend the windowsill side of the Ninja Shack. You need to descend coming down the front side of the Ninja Shack and finish on top of the purple parkour block. The bars at the top of the Ninja Shack are in play. All the holds on the front and windowsill side of the Ninja Shack are in play. The bar on the right of the Ninja Shack is out, and anything on the right side of the Ninja Shack is out of play as well. The floor is also out of play, and any mats near it. Obstacle number 2, you're going to start on the purple parkour block, and your goal is to finish on the second parkour block in front of the black bars. Things that are in play are going to be the traverse wall in front of the starting parkour block. The tops of that traverse wall are out. The holds on the front face are in play. The left side of the Ninja Shack there is out of play. The bars that are in play are just going to be the one to the right of the traverse wall there. It will be taped during the competition, and the 2 bars on the front of the rig on that side as well. Again, all bars that are in play will be taped with the yellow tape. The floor is out of play, and any of the vertical black bars are out of play. Obstacle number 3, you will start on the top of the purple parkour block, and your goal is to make your way across and finish on the gray platform on the side next to the black rage cage. Things that are in play are the black PVC pipe, the gray PVC pipe, which you are allowed to move and roll around. Hands and feet can be used on that gray PVC pipe. Hands and feet can also be used on the black PVC pipe. The slack line is in play, and the box with the slack line is resting on top of is also in play. The wood box or boxes that the PVC and dumbbells are on are out of play. The dumbbells are out of play, and the balance beam is also out of play. You need to move along your gray PVC pipe in between the purple balance beam and the black PVC that is elevated. Obstacle number 4. Starting on the gray platform, you're going to make your way to the second hold, which is going to be a nunchuck on the rage cage. Your goal is to make your way across the holds in front of you, all the way to the ending platform on the other side. Things that are in play are the holds attached to the beaners. Things that are out of play are the black sides and the silver bars. Floor is also out of play. The holds that are in play for the 14-15 category, women's amateur and women's masters, is going to be the combination of nunchucks and cannonballs. Modifications for the men's amateur and pro division and men's master group are going to be a combination of nunchucks, the cue balls, and the meat hooks. Grabbing the black straps and the carabiners with just your hands are out of play. Obstacle number 5 starts behind or on our black mat. You're trying to make your way and finish on the opposite corner of the Olympus wall. The handholds and finish will be taped. Things that are in play is our Olympus wall, and again, specific holds that will be taped. The ninja step is in play, and the single bar on the rage cage is in play. It will also be taped. The rage cage black bars are out, floor is out, or any mats are out, and any holds that are not taped will be out as well. Obstacle number 6. Starting from your finishing hold on the Olympus wall, without touching the floor, you will traverse along our balance beams using just the middle sections. So the sides and the ninja steps are out of play. You're just using the middle of the balance beams, traversing your way across without touching the floor or mats, and finishing on our gray platform. Obstacle number 7. You're going to start on the gray platform and make your way across to the cargo net in front of you. To get there, you're allowed to use that gray PVC pipe, and that is it. The sides of the rig are out, the tops of the rig are out, the floor is out. Once you make your way onto the cargo net, you are not allowed to touch the PVC pipe again. You're gonna make your way around or to the opposite side of the cargo net. From there, you will move on to the second cargo net. You need to touch 2 points on that cargo net, the bottom right corner, which will be taped, and the top left corner, which will be taped. Again, any parts of the rig are out. You can only use the cargo net in that point. From the top of your cargo net, you're gonna make your way across to our gray platform on the floor. Things that are in play between this point is our ropes, and that is it. The attachments for the ropes, the metal clips are out, the black bars are out, and the floor is out. You need to finish on our gray platform. Obstacle number 8 will start on or behind our black mat. You're gonna make your way across the floating tires without use of any of the chains. Your finishing point for 14-15 amateur women's and masters women will finish on the closer gray platform. For the men's amateur and men's masters and pro division, we'll finish on the further black platform between our pillars. The pillars are out of play. You cannot touch them. The floor is out of play. And again, the chains and rig are out of play. Just the floating tires and the ending platform are in play. Obstacle number 9 starts on our black mat. You're gonna make your way across to our devil steps in front. You can land anywhere along the devil steps, and you need to make your way down to the bottom step, which will be taped with 2 hands. Once you get 2 hands there, you're then allowed to ascend to the top, where you will finish touching the top one with 2 hands, which will also be taped. Your feet are not allowed on the rigs or on the devil steps. Your hands are also not allowed on the rig at this point. Obstacle number 10 for 14-15 division, women's amateur and women's masters, starts on the mat below the single flying squirrel. Your goal is to make your way across and finish in our hula hoop. Things that are in play are our single flying squirrel, our pokeball, and the finishing hula hoop. You need to finish inside the hula hoop. Modifications for the men's amateur and men's masters group. You will start at the top step of the devil steps, which will be taped. Your goal is to get again to that hula hoop. Things that are in play is just the top step of the devil steps. The black bar attached to the single flying scroll is in. The single flying scroll is in. The pokeball is in, and the hula hoop at the end is in. The rig is out. Any steps lower than the top one for the devil steps. The black bar attached to the pokeball is out, and any mats are out. Modifications for the pro division. You will start at the top step of the devil steps. You're gonna make your way from there to the hula hoops. Things that are in play is just that top step, the single flying squirrel, the right side of the pokeball, and the ending hula hoop. Things that are out of play, any steps below the top for the devil steps, the black bars attached to the single flying squirrel or the pokeball are out, the rig is out, the mats are out. Obstacle number 11. Your goal is to make your way on top of the small warp wall and touch the back tape on the wall. Make your way down and then ascend the red warp wall. 14-15 group, amateur women's and masters women, is trying to ascend just to the top gap in the red wall. For all other divisions, the amateur men's, masters men's, and the pro division all need to finish at the top of the red wall. The point will end, or you will achieve the point when you have 2 hands at the top. Things that are out of play, the middle warp wall is out of play, and any ledges to assist that are not the final finishing holds are out of play.